The president made a pretty controversial decision recently that had a lot of people scratching their heads. Gave out a pardon that he said he would never do, but he did. And, you know, the biggest thing here that a lot of people, well, no, there are people talking about it, but the Hollywood people, not so much. This really does put a dent, which was already dented. It's like a car crashed into the door kind of dent. The public trust in the legal system, not the highest. And now you've kind of just made it worse, at least in my opinion. Nepotism, favoritism, there's all kinds of things that you could throw at this and show just how much of a shitty move this is. I'm surprised one person at least called it out. Jon Stewart, of all people, called it out, called it hypocritical. And he's not wrong. But then you flip over to Whoopi Goldberg, who is struggling to defend this, but she has a word salad that I've never seen before that I thought would be funny to go over. But here's one of the headlines. Whoopi Goldberg defends Biden, scolds co-host for calling him a liar. He can do whatever he wants. Now imagine if this was Trump. Okay. And Trump had did something like this. Would you be seeing this meltdown from Whoopi? No. She would be doing what Jon Stewart just did and call out Trump and give him all kinds of shit. But Biden's different. This is a different situation. Let's watch some of these clips, man, because they truly are fascinating. So it really starts right here. Let's go through this together, shall we?
As a parent, I understand why he would do it, but I wanted to understand why lie about it for so long.
I'd stop calling it a lie.
Okay, why repeat?
I'd stop calling it a lie, even though he said he would never do it. A couple days ago, I don't know if it was an old clip or not. I think it was new, but it was the press secretary or the person that they have addressing all of the reporters. You see all the time, it's a black woman. And somebody asked her, is he going to pardon his son? She said no. I mean, there's plenty of cases of them saying that it's not going to happen. But sure, it's not a lie. Somehow saying you're going to do something and then not doing it is not a lie. Good to know, Whoopi.
Repeatedly say you're not going to and you do. And secondarily, for the part of this country, half of it that doesn't support Biden, doesn't know him personally, doesn't get to have phone calls, and they're just looking at a system that seems like it's only benefits the people who are in power.
I'm going to say,
wow. Yeah, that's true. It does. It only benefits the people that are in power. But Whoopi's going to come in and give us her big brain reason as to why this is actually a good thing. It's a good thing that this happened.
What precedent does that set?
well, here's what it says. It's a precedent for all of us to open our eyes because we've elected someone who is in a similar situation, who didn't have a drug problem.
A similar situation. So, you know.
Who knew what he was doing. Who
get out of here. Yeah. I can't. I don't even know if I can really get into all of the shit that happened with that because of YouTube TOS, but I'm assuming a lot of you know. And it's like no one else is in that situation. But sure, Whoopi. Yeah. Everybody can relate to Hunter Biden and Joe Biden.
clearly stood and said, I can do this. And he did it.
Wow.
So I think,
It's big brain.
for many, many reasons,
Yeah.
this is very different than any other situation.
But you just said it was similar. There are a lot of people that it's a very similar situation for a lot of people, but now it's very different from any other situation. What?
That we have ever dealt with.
I respect it.
Okay. Now it continues. Let's continue on here. Whoopi's Whoopi's masterpiece of an argument here.
And look, he's the president, the sitting president, and he can do whatever he wants to until his time is up.
And that's true. He can. However, doesn't mean it was a good decision, and it's one that he probably shouldn't have made, considering the massive blow that just came to his party. I almost think he just doesn't give a shit, and he just did it because he wanted to, like, because if you've been following what happened with Biden, he was obviously pushed out, and he didn't want to go, and I almost kind of believe that he endorsed Kamala. Like, that was the rumor, that they were going to have, so the big rumor was they were going to have an open convention, and he came out of nowhere and endorsed her, and that kind of made her a lock-in for the nomination to usurp him. And he did that intentionally so that they would get, like, smoked. Now, you know, take that for what it is. I can't say that that's for sure what happened, but, man, it sure does kind of line up. And this would be another example of him kind of being bitter, because this is a bad look for a party that's already getting bad looks. But there's going to be a lot of political fallout from this. A lot. And anyway, let's continue.
I don't like the president. Donald Trump's about to be president.
Well, that's what the
presidency should be bigger than his feelings.
You know,
and even his
it should
family.
be, but
He's
it is
a very small
you know,
man.
this is I can't believe that this is what's freaking people out.
I can't believe that people care about justice. What?
This is the thing that says, oh, well,
matter.
see,
Precedents
you know,
matter.
it does, but I'm noticing the man who would not normally be able to even vote for president is the president.
Because people don't have
Oh, turn it around.
But,
Yep. Trump's fault, actually.
It's, you know what? It's good for the goose. It's good for the gander. He did what he did. We're moving on. We'll be right back.
Yeah, it's Trump's fault. Yeah, Trump made him do it. It's actually Trump. These people are stupid. So there you go. We can kind of close it off with this. You know, every time Trump uses a song, people try to get him to stop using it or sue him, or they come out like the Foo Fighters came out, got all butthurt that he was using. I don't remember which song, but he was using a Foo Fighters song, and they were losing their minds over it. Well, a YMCA, one of the singers of the Village People, came out and said, I'm glad he's using my song. I guess it got pushed up to #1 because of Trump. So it became the #1 song in the country again. If it ever was, I don't know if it ever was or not, but Trump got it up there. Changed it from he took it back. It's no longer a gay anthem now. Now it's like a patriotic anthem. But, you know, the guy's like, he's grateful. He's like, it's great. You know, I'm getting royalties, all this shit. It's it's quite the contrast to, you know, seeing a lot of these bitches come out and get mad because he's using their song. Anyway, and he did it legally, too. There was, I forget who it was. Maybe it's the Smashing Pumpkins. I don't want to say, because I can't remember who it was, but he actually went to the record label and got the rights for a song, and the creator bitched and was mad about it and tried to get him to stop doing it. It's like, well, no. He went to the person who has the rights to the song. He didn't need to go to you. He's like, why didn't he ask me? Because he didn't need to. Anyway, that's pretty much it. Let me know what you guys think about all this. I'd like to hear from you. Also, if you would, please like, subscribe, share the video. Make sure you're still subscribed. Hit that notification bell. We'll see you on the next one. Peace.